Welcome back to Hey Habibi Egyptian Arabic, where we equip you and your family with Egyptian Arabic vocabulary and skills. Today we're going to learn a new skill, which is how to create endless sentences using one easy technique. I'm going to do this by teaching you how to create sentences using the word this in Egyptian Arabic. By the end of this video, you're going to understand how to create sentences just like this is a girl, this is a boy, this is a cat, or this is a dog. For the sake of this video, we're going to be focusing on singular words. And we will be moving quickly through this material, so just hit pause anytime you need to slow down. Keep in mind that in order to implement this technique, you will need to know some vocabulary. You can find the vocabulary we're using for examples in this lesson in the links in the description box below. Let's get started. Before we talk about using the word this, we actually have to understand an underlying concept, which is how to decide whether a word is masculine or feminine in Egyptian Arabic. In Arabic, every single noun, that means every single person, place, or thing, including animals, are either masculine or feminine, and there's no in-between, there's no neutral it. I'm going to read to you 5 words in Egyptian Arabic, and they will be on the screen as well. So if you can read Arabic, you can look along with me. If not, just listen for the sounds. See if you can figure out what these 5 words have in common. قطة, رملة, عجوزة, سحلية, أجازة. Did you notice that all of these words have the same sound on the end? They all end in an a sound. Listen again. قطة, رملة, عجوزة, سحلية, أجازة. This is our second key point. If you hear an on the end of the word, it's probably feminine. So how do you know which words are masculine? Just listen to the end of the word, and if it does not have an on the end, you can guess that the word is masculine. So here are some examples. كلب, فار, راجل, mayo, عجوز. Once again, if a singular word is feminine, you're going to hear that sound on the end. And if you don't hear the sound on the end, it's probably a masculine word. The main exception to this rule that you should be aware of is if a word doesn't sound feminine, but it's definitely talking about a female person, then you can assume that the word is feminine. So some major examples of this would be the words bint, which means girl, and the word sit, which means woman. Those words don't sound feminine, but they are feminine, and we can assume that they are because they're talking about a female person. Now I'm going to give you some examples, and you see if you can identify which of the following words are masculine and which of the words are feminine. شمسية, عيل, سلحفة, أرنب, تعبان. Now, if you guessed that the following words are feminine, you are correct. شمسية, سلحفة. Because سلحفة and شمسية have an on the end, we can assume they're feminine. And since none of the other words had an sound on the end, we can assume they're masculine. Now that we understand how to identify masculine and feminine words in Egyptian Arabic, we can move on to creating a meaningful sentence. For feminine words, you're going to use the word di to describe them. Di is this in Arabic used for feminine words. And for masculine words, you're going to use the word da to describe them. Da is this in Arabic for something that is masculine. Let's look at some examples to put these into practice. Let's take the word otta, cat. We already decided this was feminine. It has an on the end. So all we need to do is put the word di in front. Di otta, this is a cat. There you go, you have your first sentence, and you can use this to create endless sentences. Here are some other examples. Di bint, di bint. Di sulhifa, di sulhifa. And here are some masculine examples. Da ragil, da ragil. Da walad, da walad. Da kalb, da kalb. So just remember, if you're describing something masculine, put da in front. If you're describing something feminine, put di in front. And your sentence will translate to this is a fill in the blank with whatever word you chose. And remember, in English, this is 4 words, but in Arabic, the is and the a are implied. You don't need any extra words to create these sentences. So now that you understand this concept, all you need to do is apply it to the vocabulary words that you already know. Let's try putting this into practice. I'm going to give you some sentences in Arabic, and I want you to see whether you can understand them and translate them into your own language. Dafar. Dafar. دي سحلية. دي سحلية. دي ست. دي ست. If you think you're grasping this concept and vocabulary, go ahead and test yourself by writing in the comments below what the Arabic translation of this sentence would be. This is a rabbit. If you need more help with Egyptian Arabic vocabulary, remember to check out the links in the description box below. Thanks for watching.